So I have a Galaxy 5 watch here that I picked up recently. And one of the first things I wanted was a spare charger. And when I went out on Amazon, I was surprised to find out that the Galaxy Watch 5 charger, which is a smaller diameter than the 4, their charger is $40 in the United States. If I went to Samsung.com, it was also $40. I was a little taken back by that price, so I started looking around on Amazon for generic chargers that would work with the Galaxy Watch 5. And there's plenty of them out there, but they advertise themselves as Galaxy Watch 4 and 5 compatible. And what's unique about the Galaxy Watch 5 is that this charger goes at 10 watts, and the Galaxy Watch 4 charger is lower than that, at about 5 watts. So it's like, what do you do? Do you take a charger that's significantly cheaper but half the rate? Or do you want to spend, a crazy amount of money of $40 for the watch charger? Plus, in my case, I like having them in a stand. So I have a silicone-based stand here, which was another, I think, $13 or $14. This is what the charger looks like for anybody that's not familiar. It's just, it's what they call a hockey puck type charger. So I have a USB amp meter that measures current. So I've got that plugged into a power source here that provides 5 volts for USB. And when I put the Galaxy Watch 5 on the Samsung charger, the watch right now is at 22% charge. And if we look at the charger, or not the charger, but the amp meter, to see what kind of a draw it's at, and we'll see that it's at 0.32, 0.31, so a third of an amp. And that's where it settles in at. It'll be on 31, 32. It'll bounce around a little bit, which is normal. And the watch is, as I said, is currently at 23% charge. So I went out on Amazon and decided, let me take the cheap route and just buy a generic charger that's advertised to work with the 4 and the 5. So I picked up this charger here called a Motong, which was $15, and it's a base. So it's an all-in-one charger. There's no actual hockey puck. It's built into the base. It comes with the USB cable. And the interesting part is this charges almost at the same rate as the Samsung charger. So let me move the cables over. I'm going to unplug the Samsung charger. I'm going to plug in this Motong device. We're going to move the watch over to the Motong. And as you can see here, once it settles in, it's at about 0.28 amps. And it's going to also fluctuate, go up and down, but on average, it sits at about 0.28 when you let it, sit there for a while. And the end result is this charger charges the watch in just about the same amount of time as the Samsung. It's not twice as slow, it's not 50% slower. It's just a little bit slower, but not anything that's going to bother anybody. So I'm really wondering why anybody wants to go out and buy this Samsung charger, because it's really not charging twice as fast. So these generic chargers are doing just fine. And I can't see spending $40 plus you don't get a stand, where here you spend $15 and you get a stand. So, it's up to everybody's decision on how they want to go. Also, a side note, it's very interesting. In Germany, for example, the exact same part number from Samsung for their charger is 17 euros. And 17 euros is about 17 US dollars. So I don't know why in Germany the charger is so much cheaper. And I checked a couple of other countries, and it's also in line with what Germany is selling them for. So it's kind of weird why the USA is getting stung at such a high rate for the charger. But if you go out on Amazon, you might want to look at some of these generic chargers. They don't seem to be any much worse than the 10-watt charger. Also, the box that this Motong came in, this is the part number and description. Currently it's out of stock at Amazon, but I noticed if you look at the pictures of other generic Galaxy 4, Galaxy 5 chargers with a stand, this is made by several different companies. So I doubt Motong is actually making it. They're just putting their name on it. So you should be able to find it under other brands. But that part number might help narrow down how to search for it.